Alright, I'm gonna get right into this video. I'm gonna wait for the room to fill up, and then I'm gonna get into this video right here, guys. This video, we're gonna be talking about how to manifest money with your mind and stop using your body. Wait till everybody starts entering the room. There goes Nature Girl. What's going on? Noor. Logan. What's up, Logan? Nelly. Oh, you burning the sage? Thank you. Thank you. January. Lasonia. What's up, Lasonia? What's up, Lisa? Okay, so, good. Now, how to manifest money with your mind. How to still the body and move the mind. Well, first, I'll give you a story about myself. I've always been someone with high self-esteem. When I say I had a big ego, I mean my sense of self-esteem. I've never let things get me down. I never made excuses for myself. I've always been the type of person that said, no, I can do it. No, okay, yeah, that's fucked up, but still, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna figure this shit out. Not gonna let anything hold me down. Not gonna let anything hold me back. I am not that. I am more than that. I've always been the type of person that thought higher of myself. That thought I was more, that I could do better. I envisioned myself somewhere different, somewhere more. So the basis of this making money with your mind has to do a lot with your self-esteem, with your ego. If anybody want to Google the meaning of ego and put it in a slide, that would be grand. The meaning of ego is the sense of self-esteem. One sense of self-esteem. That's the meaning of ego. When you know who you are, you have a healthy sense of self-esteem. Now, if the average person asks you who you was, you would give him your name. Well, who is that? Who are you? I've always thought of myself as royalty or something. But then I realized I am you and you are me. When I got to that consciousness from the fruitarian diet, I am everything. You quit your job today, Brittany? We're going to get back to that. I'm going to come back to you quitting your job today because that's awesome. But when you realize that you are God and everything is you, this is the basis of you being able to move and move things with your mind. You can move things with your mind. I'll tell you a story about me. I've never been the type that wanted to work for people. Okay? So working for people wasn't never good for me. I've always been a natural born leader. Even if I had a manager position, I just didn't, the idea of someone giving me a certain amount of money for an hour and I accept that. Like, okay, first of all, an hour, I always figured in my mind I could make more money in an hour by myself. So yes, naturally I became a hustler, right? That's what you call a hustler. Some people that don't like working for nobody else. I like to work for myself. So I'm gonna need a skill. So I got a skill so I could work for myself. Became a barber. But before I was a barber, I couldn't be a drug dealer because I wasn't about to go back to jail. And I didn't have a skill yet, so I used my body. I used my looks. And so I was an exotic entertainer. Ah, yeah, I made a lot of money doing that. But it drained me. It drained me. It taught me a lot about sexuality, though. But I was an exotic entertainer for the longest, man. It was like sweet money, man. It was like, hey, I get to be myself, be sexy, and have sex, and get money. Hell yeah, sign me up. You know. What I realized is that people only seen me from my body, and I knew I was more than that. After a while, You know, my phone was ringing for sex, and people just see me as this object, and I was realizing like, damn, why am I using my body to make money? I literally was using my body to make money. And I was like, you know what? I took that money that I was making and I went to school and I became a barber. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna take this money. I'm gonna become a barber, and I'm not. When people was in school with me, they was like, man, what barbershop you going to work at? I never thought to go work at a barbershop. I always thought when I got my barber license, it was for me to go get my own barbershop. I was gonna find out a way to get a. People were thinking like what barbershop they was going to. They had people that would come to the barber school, and they would interview you to be barbers if you was about to graduate. They were like, oh yeah, we got a barbershop. Hey, get out of here. Got these wasps coming around. And people had people had barbershops, and they were like trying to tell people, hey, you can come work for me. And I was always thinking like, I'm gonna have my own barbershop. I'm not going to work for nobody else. Shit, I'd rather. And what I did is when I got out of school, I figured, what could I do to make money? And I've always been thinking in my mind, what can I do to make money as a barber without working in a barbershop? So I created this idea of making a mobile barber chair, right? I was like, I'm gonna make a mobile barber chair and I'm gonna go to hotels. This is what I did. I went to hotels and I said, you know what, I'm going to hotels. People come into town. I'm in a big city like Atlanta. People come into town and they don't know where to go get their hair cut. So I would go up to hotels on a regular basis out here and sit at the bar and have drinks with the guys and talk to them and be like, hey man, who cut your hair? You're like, man, I'm looking for a barber. And 9 times out of 10, I would talk to these people and I would get to cut their hair. I was like, well, I'm a barber. I'm a licensed barber. I got my clippers and I went to this hotel and I got cool with the concierge, so they let me come in and advertise there. Before you know it, I was charging $40, $50 for a haircut. And I was making a good living doing it, and I was just like creating relationships with people. I'm talking about good big producers. I got to cut Dougie Fresh here. I got to start cutting all these celebrities' hairs. Dougie Fresh took me to Monique to meet on the Monique show, so I was cutting everybody on the Monique show, and I was just like, wow, I was cutting here on the Monique show. It was crazy, right? Here I am, and because I dreamed bigger than everybody else, and so from there, I rented me a room. I bought me a barber chair, and I said, this is going to be my little barber shop. You know what I'm saying? And this is going to be Bishop's HD Cuts right here. I paid the room an extra little money because I had a little business I was running out of it. And then I was like, you know what? Who gets their hair cut the most? I'm in Atlanta. I'm like, well, I need a direct client. I don't just want to cut anybody hair. I need to make appointments. So, you know, gay people like their haircut. So I marketed to them, because they like to get their hair cut more than anything. Their lifestyle, them and grown men like to get their hair cut more than anybody. And they got their hair cut on a regular basis. So I marketed to the gay male, because the gay male was well kept and he cared about himself more, and I wanted to get directly to the money. So I wasn't gonna play around with people. I don't wanna play around with my time. I'm trying to get right to the money. And that's what I did, because it makes sense. And so I marketed to them, and boom, I was doing $40 to $50 a head. But you get an appointment for an hour, you get in the chair, it was professional. All my equipment was clean, I was licensed. You came to my house, you got an appointment, you have to wait, you walk right in the chair. I was getting $50, $60 a cut. At 40 clients, $50, $60 a cut. Of course I was cute, so I flirted with them. Easy money. You know, they would pick me because of people buy into you. So I knew that I could charm them into getting the money. So I used that as a charm, and I did that too. You know what I'm saying? And it worked. And it made me lots of money. So one of my clients one day, and all I had to talk about was my barbershop, or how this barbershop. Oh, also all I talked about was this barbershop, this barbershop, this barbershop. People would talk, I would listen. And I would say, well, yo, but this barbershop I'm about to open. So what I went to Vista Print. I printed out some cards that said Bishop's HD Cuts. I got passed out the cards to them. I was very professional. I gave them their cards, and I start cutting hair. One of my clients that was getting an appointment every week, and I don't know if he's gay or not. I just know that he was a distinguished gentleman, older guy, and he loved my professionalism. He liked the way I talked. He liked the information I've always given him about health and stuff. I've always been health conscious, and so he's always enjoyed my conversations and the way my room I was renting out had been set up. It was like a room and house, so the downstairs part was mine. And you know, if you go to Bishop's HD Cuts on Instagram, you can actually see how I had it set up. And so this guy said, so then I made up another idea. I was always an inventor. I always came up with other ideas. I came up with the idea of the cape, right? You put the cape on a person, and then there was a window right there at the cape that they can look at their devices while you cutting, because when they don't look at the device, their hair goes on the device. So I invented in my mind this device, but I didn't take off with it. It was going to be called the I cape. Later on, someone else came out with it. It's called the S cape now. Someone came out with it already, and I was like, damn, that was my idea. You know what I'm saying? But that was just letting me know that, you know, I'm an inventor. I have an inventive mind, and it's a success. And soon you're gonna see it in every salon or barbershop. So this guy used to always tell me. He said to me, "You should open up a barbershop." And I was like, "No, I want to do the I cape," because I had let the barbershop thing go for a minute. I want to do the I cape, the I cape. And then he was like, "Won't you open up a barbershop, man? You got good personality. You know, I think that you'd be good in the barbershop." So I was like, "You know what? You're right." So I was like, "But I don't have the money right now." And he was like, "I didn't ask you if you had the money." And I was like, "Huh?" You know, originally that's what Bishop's HD Cuts was, what I was doing. And he said, "I didn't ask you if you had the money. I asked you, do you want to open up a barbershop?" Like, "Yeah, I do want to open up a barbershop." He was like, "All right, well, give me a business plan." I was like, "Do you have the money?" He said, "Yeah, I got some money." Not realizing this guy was a millionaire. He was in my chair. He come every other week. Millionaire. Didn't even know it. Because the way my room was set up, he was pulling up in a Maserati. He had a 6. He was pulling up in all kind of fancy cars, and I didn't know it because I was just dealing with people. I remember I had gay clients, and the gay clients were always connected. They would send people to me. You know, I'm like, always referrals. I was always getting referrals. And so this guy was a referral, and he was just like my professionalism, and I never really paid attention. I was always professional. He said, "Yeah, you know," he's like, "How much do you think you would need?" I said, $25,000 would be good." He was like, "Okay, get me a business plan." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Yo, you got that money?" He was like, "Just get me the business plan." And I was like, "All right, cool." So mind you, one of my clients was a guy that was a business planner, and he gave me everything for free. I mean, one of my clients did my whole business plan. I mean, professional business plan. We sat down. He even told me little twerks and everything. By 1 week, I had a full-out business plan emailed to the guy. Before the guy can get another haircut, I already had a business plan out. Complete business plan. The guy seen I was serious. He gave me the business plan. He gave me the money. He said, "Okay, cool. This is what I'm going to do. Find a building." He didn't give me the money all at once. He said, "Find a building." I said, "All right, cool." I found the building immediately. I had a dream. Something told me where to go. I was like, cool. I found the dream. I found something said Moreland Ave, and I was on Moreland Ave, and I couldn't find anything. So when I went on this thing called LoopNet, and when I went on LoopNet, there was this one property that was in my price range for the loan I was getting. And I was like, what the hell? So this property had popped out of nowhere because I had been looking for a property. It popped out of nowhere. And guess where it was at? It was on Moreland Ave, but a little further up. I was like, this is crazy. So, mind you, the guy gives me the money. I go get all the chairs. I ordered the guys to come in because the place had a wall. I ordered it to get built. I tore that wall down and put up the barbershop in there. And I created this barbershop. And I realized later on, I did this with my mind. Because I believed in me, I created this. But it took me to focus on what I wanted. So now that the universe showed me how to do this, now that I'm going into nature, I'm going to build a village. Don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I know that it's going to happen because I said it's going to happen. When God said, "Let there be light," he didn't say, "Oh, I wish there was light. Oh, I just wish there was light." No. This comes into your self-esteem. When you realize who you are, when you say things, they come into existence if you hold on to them and position yourself to be ready to receive it. Soon as you say what you want, anything in life, it doesn't matter what it is. This works with anything. I'm just doing it purely. Anything in life you want, you say it, and then you position yourself like you believe that that's about to happen. And I guarantee you the universe will give you exactly what you want. But if you don't believe in your mind, if you got doubt in your head from somebody else around you, if you don't believe in your mind, then that is subconsciously put inside of you and it will not happen. That's why most of your dreams has not happened, because you have not positioned yourself to receive that dream. Because of what? Because of your fear. In order to manifest things with your mind, you must create good relationships. How you treat people. What is the true commerce? Is money the commerce or people? People are the true commerce. People take care of you from day of your birth. You have been taken care of by another. You think that you're independent? You're not. You're interdependent. Everything in this universe is dependent on each other. And until you realize you need other people, you will never be successful in anything that you do. We literally need each other. There's enough money being made. You don't need to work for money. You are living in the information age where you can make money with your mind. People will take care of you. Literally. People with money will take care of you. If you create the right relationships, you treat people right, people will take care of you. Your success depends on how you treat people in your relationships with others. Are you creating healthy relationships? Are you connecting to the right people? If all of your friends are broke and you don't have money, that's more than enough reason to realize why you don't have money, because broke people think alike. People that have money, that manifest things with their minds, think alike. The money is not what's important. The mind is what's important. The money is an illusion. It's a possession game. Money is a possession game. 1 minute it's in your hands, you go work for it, and then you give it to someone else and it ends up back at the bank. Don't focus on money. Focus on people. People are the true commerce. If you have good relationships, nobody becomes successful without someone else. Think of the story of P. Diddy. P. Diddy was working at somewhere. He was working for someone and he knew Andre Harrell, and then he knew Biggie. He didn't have any money, but he knew that Biggie, he put it orchestrated together. He knew that, boom. You know what your money is? Your gift. What is your gift? That is your commerce. What are you good at? That is your gift. Do not give your gift to this society. Do not give it to this society. This society is a sepsis, it's a sickness that is destroying humanity. Rather don't worry about money. Don't fear. Know what you want in your mind, then already accept it to be true, and it will come. The more you accept it to be true, the faster it will come. But you have to believe when everybody else told me nothing. When everybody else tells you something else, you have to believe it. If you say, I'm going to manifest this amount of money without working, then you will. But you will have to create good relationships with people. Everything in life, the sun gives the plant and we take from the plant and we give back. It's a relationship. Creating healthy relationships is key. Why would you connect yourself to someone unsuccessful in life? Oprah's friend might not have money, but she has money because she's Oprah's friend. Because people will take care of you. And I always use this as an example. If you go to the supermarket and you're buying your food, if you knew the guy or the woman that owned the supermarket, do you think that they would allow you to pay for the food? No, because your family, that food is free now. So your job is not to work for money, but work for people. Be the best friend you can be. When people say, what do you do? I say, I'm God. And they're like, how can you ask God what he does? You can't, because I'm limitless. I'm whatever you need me to be when I need to be. But I live by the laws of nature. I am your friend. I am your lover. I am your confidant. I'm the one you can call in the middle of the night. I am the one. A friend is more valuable than gold. That's why people with money don't have money problems. They have friend problems. Be a good person. That is worth more than money. You already got a lot of money. You're already rich. Money is an illusion. The paper money is an illusion. It's cotton. It's made out of cotton and linen. And what backs money? Resources, natural resources. So nature, we can clearly say that nature and you are the real resource. Because without your energy, none of this can be. So create good relationships. And stop working for money. When you say that you are if I ask you what you are, you're like, oh, I'm a technician. Are you? Are you going to limit yourself to be a technician? Or are you God? You're limitless. This is the secret that the rich understand. Dream big and accept yourself inside. When you're all alone, you have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody's going to believe in you. If you don't collect your self-esteem and have a high ego, if you don't power up your ego and power up yourself, nobody will. Somebody's out there willing to take care of you because they genuinely love you, just like your parents did when you were a child. Or whoever took care of you as a child. They did it, they didn't get money. They did it out of love. And love is the only power that glues everything together. So what do you have to offer? What is your commerce? What is your gift? The universe giving you a gift. Maybe it's a gift of gab. Maybe you're a good friend. I'm a good friend. I'm a wonderful friend. I'm really smart too. I'm a good person to have in your corner, to ask advice, you know, to talk to get a clear thought. That's worth more than gold. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can have all the money in the world and lose your soul. You don't have anybody to connect to. So the key to manifesting money with your mind is realizing that you are God and all money belongs to you. All you have to do is connect yourself to it. Connect yourself to people with success. Use what you have. You're already a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire. You have everything that you ever could want when you realize who you are. But if you do things that say, I don't believe, you can do things, because actions speak louder than words. It's one thing for your mouth to say, yeah, I believe in myself. I believe I'm God. And then you go do things that say you're not God. I started out as a king, and I knew that a king wouldn't work for anybody. So whatever it took, I wasn't about to work for anybody. But I wasn't going to go to jail. So do whatever it takes to manifest being God. The quickest way to it is to obey nature. When you obey nature, here's a secret. You want to know a shortcut to success and manifesting money? Obey nature. Become one with the planet. Do what you're supposed to do, and nature knows. It says, in the Bible, it says, your heavenly Father knows your needs. If you take one step toward it, it will take 2 steps towards you. And I promise you, doors will open. When you become obedient, everything will open up to you. When you let it go. Simple as that. Ideas will come to you. Visions will come to you. Things will speak to you and say, go do this. And you will go do it, and you will find that there's success there because you are pure and you are righteous on your path. Don't do wrong. Don't lie. Stop stealing, because these things block your energy. Be honest as possible with yourself first. Clear your consciousness. Be honest with yourself and be real and pure as possible. Be human as you can. Eat pure food so you can be pure with yourself. So when you say something with your mind, it happens. You manifest it. God said, let there be light. He didn't say, I want. I think I want. I've been trying. I hear people's vocabulary and I'm like, trying? You want? Really? Try again. Try that again. God didn't say, I'm trying to make light. Let there be light. You demand it. You just decide. You decide what's going to be. In your mind first. Everything is a thought. This car was a thought in someone's mind first. If they never held on to the thought, this would never be into existence. Everything, this shirt, these beads, even me, was a thought first. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same in the beginning with God. All things were made by Him, and without Him nothing was made that was made. John 1:1, 1 through 3. So your word is your thought. And you create with your mind. If you want to be a millionaire, go be a millionaire. Go be a millionaire. Manifest it with your mind. It's the wrong way to go. But if you need to go find that out, go. Go find that out. Go get all that you desire, all that your heart desires, so you can find out and hurry up and find yourself so you can find me. You are God. Nothing's in your way but you. You need to position yourself to receive the blessings in life. If you are fucking with that person you know you're not supposed to be fucking with, then you are the cause of your non-success. If you want to manifest, you have to be obedient. Clean your life. Clean those people out of your life. Purify your surroundings. Purify your body. Purify your mind. So when you say something, it happens immediately. The universe is your genie, and your wish is its command. Literally. I love you, man. And that's how you manifest money. Through other people. We need each other. Love you.